Is it unreasonable for me
Yeah.
to believe that everything that exists had a cause and that this cause needs to be uncaused, according to my beliefs?
No, it is not reasonable. On the grounds,
it's not reasonable.
On the grounds that, unless you can give me a presentation in detail of an argument within cosmology.
You're not listening.
I am listening.
I said
I don't think you're listening to what you're saying. I don't think you're thinking about what you're saying before you're saying it, to be honest.
The material universe.
Listen, even Stephen Hawking concedes there's an uncaused cause of the universe which we don't know what it is. Even Stephen Hawking concedes that.
And often we attribute a beginning and an end to them. Now, I'm just suggesting that that kind of natural language analysis...
So you're challenging the English language? Really? You think so?
Well, I think the onus is on somebody who wants to use natural language to discuss the fate of the entirety of everything.
The onus?
The onus is on that person to justify why natural language is applicable.
What other language could we use?
Well, cosmologists use mathematics, physics and...
So give me an example how our cosmologists would speak using the language of mathematics with regards to something beginning to exist having a cause or not.
That's what I'm trying to say. Again, I keep having to say that when we're in these realms, I imagine everybody around us, unless there happens to be a cosmologist here, has to sort of, first of all, say we're amazingly unqualified, really, to cast judgments on these sort of things. It's really for cosmologists to do their work in their mathematical realm, and as best they can, they come back to us, mere mortals, and try and explain using natural language, which is a problem. Because if you ever try and peruse, I suggest it actually, if you peruse any article on advanced mathematics, on cosmology, without trying to understand it, just sort of look at the complexity of what's involved. You can kind of sense that there's...
So are you saying we can't use English language?
I'm wondering if maybe it may not be appropriate. Maybe, you know...
So when an atheist comes to refute my belief, they shouldn't use the English language then, according to your logic?
Well, it depends on the kind of atheist. That guy over there who
No, he's a fruitcake. He's a fruitcake.
Well, let's talk about the kind of person who claims to be able to prove the non-existence.
No, they can't prove that. They can't prove that.
No, I'm just saying.
I don't think
we're talking about that kind of atheist.
No, I'm talking about an atheist.
I'm with you. But the sort of person who simply does not have a belief in whatever God is.
No.
Which is what I am.
If you say
I'm not
to me,
making any claim. I'm just making a claim about my belief.
If you say I don't believe in God because I've not seen evidence to satisfy me, that's fine.
That will be my position.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But what was my question?
It was so long ago, I can't remember. Remind me.
Okay, so listen to
Your brain is younger and more agile.
Well, no, but if you answered my question, it would help when I asked the question.
Go on then.
All right.
Repeat it.
My question was this: is it unreasonable for me to believe that everything that exists had a cause, and that this cause needs to be uncaused, according to my beliefs?
So my rambling answer was probably raising questions which would point to the answer, no, it is not reasonable, on the grounds that, unless you can give me a presentation in detail of an argument within cosmology, say, if you're going to use English words, then
let me break things down for you.
Right at the beginning, I would say you're probably on shaky ground.
Okay.
So therefore, it may not be reasonable.
Well, let's see, isn't it? Let's see. And if it's unreasonable...
But wait a minute, let me just stop for a moment. Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah.
We need to understand really what we mean by reasonable. When you say reasonable,
logical.
You know, it has different uses in different contexts, doesn't it? Is it reasonable for me to think that the sun will rise tomorrow? Yes, of course it is, but it doesn't make it 100% guaranteed proof. Is it reasonable for me to think, you know, if the butter's disappeared from the fridge, my flatmate has nicked it? Well, maybe. I don't know. So there's a kind of spectrum, if you like, of
see, for me, reasonable for me, because I don't want you to make up my definition of what I'm talking about.
No,
I'd rather explain
you to tell me. Yeah.
By reasonable, I would say good, logical reason to believe it. So it's good reason, reasonable, I would say.
So what you're saying is that, that's good. So
it's not, okay, what's the opposite of reasonable, unreasonable?
So what you're suggesting is that there will be some kind of argument that contains a logical sequence, the standard syllogistic kind of argument. Yeah. So the logic must be sound, valid.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. So that's a part of it.
So if I said to you, for example, do we know of anything that exists without a cause? Anything that begins to exist without a cause, do we know of anything?
So if you press it all the way, it still goes.
Well, this is where I start to raise the question as to, well, we do actually, to answer that.
I'll give you an example.
If you go into quantum mechanics.
Well, that's not really. Give me that. You know why? Listen.
For example,
I was on Facebook today, and someone made this claim about mathematics 0, -1, antimatter. Okay, whatever it was. Said he's seen some science. So you know what? I never lose in the park, win or learn. So I'm happy for you to give me the reference now, and I'll reflect upon it. Okay, so you tell me something that I can go and research that is proven that it began to exist without a cause.
So when you're looking at what is it? It's the emission of photons from particles. So say radioactive decay. You get, if you like, the creation of particles. I'm doing this all the time because they're
creation of particles from what?
Because they're English words.
Particles from nothing.
They appear to have.
Appear to have.
There's nothing.
Appear to have. Good caveat. Appear to have. Doesn't mean they have.
No.
Okay, that's good.
Because this is empirical. We observe things and therefore things.
Well, no.
According to
if something appears a certain way, it doesn't mean it is that way, does it?
Do you agree that the universe appears that maybe it's got a first cause, but it doesn't mean that it is?
Say it again, sorry?
The universe appears that it's got an uncaused cause.
No.
So it doesn't have to be that way.
I'm saying, what I'm saying is this. I believe the universe requires an uncaused cause. This is what I'm saying, my belief. Yeah?
Okay.
It's a belief, I can't prove it. Now, if someone wants to challenge that belief, then you need to challenge the reasons for that belief. This is the whole principle of what we're doing here. So we break it down. So we start off, do you know of any, and he's just said now, which I've heard it said today on Facebook, and I collapsed it straight away, but my man might be a bit more knowledgeable than the guy on Facebook. I asked, do you know of anything that begins to exist without a cause? And he said yes. So this is what has intrigued me. Because if you could show...
I mean, this is where we have to be very careful.
That goes for God as well, isn't it?
Skating over language.
What?
That goes for God as well, isn't it?
Why did God begin to exist?
Point, yeah.
Yeah.
That's the other point.
What?
That goes for God as well, what you just said, isn't it?
No.
What did you say? Say it again.
Everything that begins to exist requires a cause.
Oh, okay. So you were saying that God...
I'm not saying God began to exist.
Yeah. Oh, so he always existed?
I'm saying that, yes.
Yeah. Well, that's what science says.
No, it doesn't.
No, it doesn't say God always existed.
What does it say?
Whatever existed before.
What was that?
Whatever came out.
What was that?
Well, you call it God. Science don't call it God.
No.
You just said it.
No, I didn't. No, you're not listening to what's being said.
No, you said.
No, you interrupted. You made a claim.
This is Hyde Park. I could interrupt.
Yeah, you interrupted. But if you're going to interrupt, talk sense. Don't talk nonsense. All right?
Talking nonsense.
No, you interrupted, and you said God requires an explanation, right? Because I said everything that begins to exist has a cause.
Yeah, and
right. And I said to you, I've never made the claim God begins to exist, did I? Do you think...
You're saying that he always existed?
Yes.
He always existed?
Yeah, are you making the claim the universe has always existed?
Not, the material universe did not always...
Didn't always exist? Did it begin to exist?
You're not listening, the material universe, that's what I said.
Did it begin to exist? The material universe?
Yes, but what existed before the material universe?
Right. You don't know.
You don't know either.
No, but I'm saying whatever existed before...
You believe your grandmother was Queen Victoria. What happened?
Yeah, but you need reason for that, innit? If I believe my grandmother's Queen Victoria, I need good reason to say that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right. I've not made that claim. Yeah. I'm not claiming my grandmother's Queen Victoria.
You would have
so I couldn't make that claim.
No, but if you do it, you would have to substantiate.
No, but I wouldn't do it, would I? Because that's stupid. Yeah. See, there's only one of us here jumping in with stupid comments, and it ain't me.
No, this is not a stupid comment.
It is a stupid comment what you came in with.
You're saying God doesn't have a beginning.
No. I said everything that begins to exist requires a beginning. You then said God needs a cause as well, and I said to you,
God have a beginning?
No.
Good.
So if God doesn't have a beginning, does he require a cause? So he doesn't require a cause, does he?
Okay. You say that God doesn't have a beginning.
Right.
It does have a beginning.
No,
yes?
it doesn't.
It doesn't.
So if he doesn't have a beginning,
existed.
yes.
So
if God always existed, does it require a cause?
No,
science. No, you just said science. It says the universe came into existence.
But you're not listening.
I am listening.
I said.
I don't think you're listening to what you're saying. I don't think you're thinking about what you're saying before you're saying it. To be honest.
The material universe.
Okay, the material universe requires a cause. Yes. Yes. The material universe requires a cause. Yes.
Your argument.
Does the material universe require a cause if it began to exist?
The material universe has a beginning.
Alhamdulillah. And if it had a beginning, does it require a cause?
Yes.
Does that beginning require a cause?
Yes, but you put that cause to be God.
No, I didn't say what the cause was. I said that cause is uncaused.
Did God have a beginning?
No. What do you think you just did?
You saying God doesn't have a beginning, but everything else has a beginning.
I said everything that begins to exist has a cause.
I said the material.
Yes. So the material universe had a beginning, therefore needs a cause. What's the cause?
We don't know what the cause is.
No, you don't know. No. You know what don't know is? It's a very ignorant what you're saying, yeah? When you say you don't know, I'll explain why. I'll explain why. Because when you say don't know, I'll tell you what you're saying.
Yeah, if
I'll tell you what
I said we don't know.
Yeah, you know why? Do you know what that means? Do you know what that means? I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll regurgitate the nonsense that you're repeating, okay? You don't know of any natural explanation for the cause of the universe. That's what you don't know.
What is natural?
That's what you don't know.
What is a natural? What do you define?
Something that confines to natural law. Yeah?
You believe in physics, you believe in science.
Yes, of course I do.
You do?
More than you, obviously.
No, you don't.
More than you.
No, you don't. You're confusing yourself.
How have I confused myself? You're the one who says he doesn't know of a natural way the universe could come into existence.
No, you're saying we don't know.
You don't.
You saying you
but here's
know
the problem,
God.
you see. You don't understand.
You said you know.
You don't understand. I didn't say I know.
Or you believe.
Aye.
Yeah, you can believe what you like.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
You can't believe what you like. You need to substantiate what you believe.
Yeah, but you substantiate that.
What would you like me to substantiate?
That God had a beginning.
I don't believe God had a beginning. I just said I don't believe God has a beginning. Why should I substantiate it?
There's everything. You said the natural world.
Name anything in this world. Where's my
God exists outside of the natural world.
Okay, one second.
Does God exist outside of the natural world?
Yes.
He does?
Yes.
How do you know that?
I believe that.
You have to define what the natural world is.
Huh?
You have to define what the natural world is.
Natural world is what is confined by the universe and the natural laws that we know of.
We understand science.
I don't think you understand science, my friend.
No.
I don't think you do.
No, I don't think you. If I don't understand it, well, go and ask the University of London.
No, I'm asking you.
Because that's where I live.
You're the one interrupted, so let's deal with this. Okay. So we've agreed, but let's agree on one thing. The material universe had a beginning, yes?
As far as we know.
Yeah, well, that's all we can go off, isn't it?
Yeah?
That's all we can go off, isn't it? So you accept...
As far as we know.
Alhamdulillah. So you agree with me in that belief, yes?
As far as we know.
So you believe the same as me, yes? So far. Okay, alhamdulillah. So the material universe had a beginning. Now the question is this. Do we know of anything that has a beginning that doesn't have a cause?
We don't know the cause.
No. Forget what the cause is. Do we know of anything within this material universe that begins to exist without a cause? Do we know of anything?
Could you think of something that begins without a cause?
Nope.
You say God.
Nope.
You just said God.
I said within the material universe.
You just said God.
Within the material universe. You need to listen. Within the material universe. Do you know of anything?
What we know about the material universe, as a matter of fact.
Do you know of anything?
As far as we know, the material universe will end.
Do you know anything within this material universe?
The material universe will have an end.
Do you know anything within this material universe that begins without a cause? Do you know of anything?
If you say that God doesn't have...
Do you know of anything?
We don't know what...
So you don't know of anything? This sounds like a simple question.
Science is not dogma.
Right.
What you believe is dogma. It says so in the Quran, and come hell or high.
Well, you seem to be quoting dogma. You don't seem to be supporting what you say with any rationale. I'm asking you a simple question. Do you know of anything that begins to exist without a cause? Do you know of anything?
I want to record this confusion.
It's being recorded. Don't worry, we got it on YouTube.
No, I got my own record.
It's there. Don't worry, we don't edit nothing.
I don't want to be on any bloody Facebook, you know, I know what it calls.
Welcome to Speaker's Corner.
I know it is, but I don't want to be on...
Don't worry, we're not going to name you. We're not going to identify you.
No. Don't tell me anything.
You're in a public space? Okay, so here's the thing, you see. I've asked a very simple question. Do you know of anything that begins to exist without a cause?
I'm talking about the universe, not the material universe.
We've already agreed. We've already agreed the material universe had a beginning. Do you know of anything that has a beginning that doesn't have a cause? It's a very simple question. I don't know why you're struggling.
You believe that God...
Get your camera out, I thought you was recording.
You believe that God had...
I didn't mention God. I haven't mentioned God.
Well,
We're talking science here, mate.
Allah.
No, I haven't mentioned Allah. We're talking science here, mate.
Well, what is your basis for this argument?
My basis is this. Everything that begins...
You put in science...
Shall I tell you my basis? Shall I tell you my basis?
Put in basic science...
Shall I tell you my basis? Would you like to know my basis?
I know what you're...
Well, you just asked me what's my basis, and now you know my basis, so please tell me my basis.
Stand there you're talking about God.
I haven't mentioned God.
Nobody knows.
I didn't mention God.
Well, Allah...
You spoke more about God than I have. And you're the atheist. Would you like me to tell you the basis of what I'm saying? So you don't have to make it up?
Are you a Muslim?
Yes.
I know what you believe.
What do I believe?
Well, everybody here knows. Every Muslim knows what they believe.
What do you believe? Well, you said you knew. Are you a Muslim?
I'm not a Muslim.
So how do you know what I believe?
I don't believe in Holy Ghost.
Why do I believe in a
I
creator?
don't believe in Holy Ghost.
Okay. Why do I believe in an uncaused cause?
I don't believe in Holy Ghost, Holy Spirit, Holy water, flying angels.
What do you believe in?
Angel Gabriel.
What do you believe in? 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 What does that mean? Believe in... So you're basically saying everything has a natural explanation. That's your claim.
But we don't necessarily know everything about it. But you claim to know everything.
I haven't claimed anything.
Knows everything.
I haven't made a claim.
Knows everything.
I haven't made a claim. You're the one making all the claims. You see, there's another claim. I haven't made any claims.
You know what you mean.
I haven't made any claims.
No.
You've made all the claims.
No. I'm talking from your perspective.
I haven't made any claims.
I know what you believe.
No, you can keep assuming what you like. I haven't made any claims. You've made all the claims and not substantiated one of them.
I know what you believe. You know what you believe. And now everybody else.
Tell me why I believe in an uncaused cause then.
Right?
Tell me why I believe in an uncaused cause. I believe, listen to me, just so you can educate you a little bit. I believed in the idea and concept of a creator 2 years before religion. Okay? I didn't believe in man-made religion, but the idea of an uncaused cause is rock solid. Got nothing to do with religion, no Islamic books, no Christian Bibles, nothing. Just basic science. Very simple. Even Stephen Hawking concedes there's an uncaused cause of the universe which we don't know what it is. Even Stephen Hawking concedes that.
What we are saying, we don't know.
No, you don't know. Here's the problem, you see. No, I'm not saying I don't know. I'm not saying I know. Here's the thing, you see. Here's your problem. Let me tell you. Let me educate you. Let me educate you very quickly.
Don't twist what Stephen
Okay, let me educate you very quickly. Let me educate you very quickly. All right, let me educate you very, very quickly. You might learn something today. You might learn something.
What are you going to teach me about Holy Ghost, Holy water, Holy Spirit?
Why am I going to talk about religion?
I don't believe it. No.
Huh?
You believe Holy Ghost, you believe Holy this, Holy that, Holy...
Who, me?
Yes.
I'm a Muslim, mate. So I'm a Muslim.
You believe in
making a claim now.
Huh? I believe in Injil.
What is it?
What are you talking about? Forget religion. Forget religion, my man. Let's stay on science. Stay on science. Stop hiding behind religion. Stop hiding behind your Holy Spirits and your Holy Ghosts. Let's stay on science.
You do.
These are your claims.
You do.
I haven't mentioned nothing.
You believe in Injil.
I haven't mentioned nothing. I haven't mentioned anything.
A rat hole to get out.
What?
You're looking for a rat hole.
A rat hole. A rat hole. You're the one who's made so many claims, substantiated none, and answered no questions. Anyone want want to challenge? Anyone want to take his?
I challenge you, sir.
Not even.
Bring it. Right. I'm just going to kill this. All right. Just a typical example in the park. Atheist comes, having a nice intellectual conversation, comes in, thinks he knows what he's talking about, exposed as irrational, illogical, emotional as they all are. Challenge any atheist, man. If you want to come, have something. Don't go after religion. Let's first deal with the concept of a creator. The idea that we don't know of anything in this universe that came into existence without a cause. We know of nothing. The quantum physicists will talk about, oh, this appears, that appears. No, that means you can see it. There's no proof it came into existence. Just because you can see something and not see it doesn't mean it came into existence. So this is a pure red herring, first thing. Okay, second thing. Once we understand this idea that nothing can begin to exist without a cause, we then need to understand this universe. Did it have a cause? Does it require a cause? Did it have a beginning? Well, from what we know from the scientific community, they will concede the fact that this universe came into existence 13.5 billion years ago. So we now know the universe, according to science, has a beginning. Anything that has a beginning requires a cause. When we have to look at its cause, we have to understand one thing. If that cause of the universe has a cause, it isn't an uncaused cause. And if that has a cause, we have the problem of infinite regression. And using Occam's razor, we can remove all of this, and we can come to the conclusion that everything that begins to exist requires a beginning, right? Requires a cause. The universe has a beginning, so it requires a cause, and this cause requires to be uncaused. That's all we're claiming here. I believe in an uncaused cause of all that exists. And if you atheists want to challenge it, bring it.